Ayo, it's the Crypto Oracle here, aka Will, and today I want to show you guys how I make $10,000 to $15,000 a week just trading Bitcoin a couple hours a day. You can even get a brand new Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon G63 AMG just like me, which I've purchased by trading for just a few months, okay? So stick around if you want to know how to do what I'm doing. So let's go ahead and hop into the AMG for a little bit so I can warm up in this cool Dallas weather. So I can tell you guys a little bit about what I'm doing. So I'm a partner with a company called Blockchain Education. And as a service, we offer trading advice, a chat room, TA request, aka technical analysis, which will tell you which coins to buy, whether it's Bitcoin, Litecoin, or thousands of altcoins, just like people are trading every day and making hundreds of thousands of dollars. Does this sound like something you're interested in? Because obviously, whenever I first saw it, I was a little spooked because I saw all these people making all this money buying these expensive Mercedes-Benz cars and these Lamborghinis and Ferraris just by trading online this money that I don't really understand. But I'm going to explain to you how Bitcoin works through this program, as well as how to trade it, how to buy it, and eventually how to make mad profits within only a couple weeks or even a month max. The learning curve is not very steep for trading Bitcoin. I can tell you, I've introduced some of my friends, some of my coworkers, even my family, and they're already making thousands to tens of thousands of dollars with very, very small investments. I know a guy personally that's invested only $400 into a few altcoins, and right now he's sitting on $260,000. That is ridiculous. Now, I would love to say that I could do that every day of the week, but I'm making more like, 100% profit a week, which still, depending on what you're working with, can be a ridiculous amount of money. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to show you guys what I do. I'm going to hop on the computer where I do most of my trading and pretty much all my trading. You can actually do it from a mobile phone as well. I'm going to hop on the computer, show you guys the program that I'm working with, show you guys an intro of how to buy Bitcoin, how to start trading and such, and everything that's included in this program. I'm telling you guys, it's way easier than you'd think. You see all these get-rich-quick artists and these con artists, they try to sell you on things like affiliate marketing, multi-level marketing, and even just door-to-door sale with things like pyramid schemes. Now, you don't want to get into a pyramid scheme, all right? You want to get into Bitcoin and altcoins and cryptocurrencies while they're hot, and they're hot right now, I will tell you guys. If you hop on social media like Twitter and Instagram, you see guys like Floyd Mayweather, Jay-Z, Jamie Foxx, DJ Khaled, they're all promoting either Bitcoin, Ethereum, or these initial coin offerings that I can tell you about within our program. I've gotten everything out of the way. If you'd like to get into the details, go ahead and keep watching. I've tried to keep this video a little bit shorter, at least the intro, so that you guys, I don't waste too much of your time. I understand you guys have very valuable time, just like everybody else. And as soon as you start trading Bitcoin, your time is going to become more valuable. I can't explain it. I can't explain. You will be trading day in and day out. This will become your obsession. You'll be obsessed with making all this money, and your family and your friends will be rewarded. You'll be able to buy your wife that new Birkin bag that she's always wanted. She always sees on the ladies at the country club. You'll be able to buy your daughter a new car, your son. You'll be able to pay off your mom's mortgage. There's some incredible stuff that's happening with Bitcoin, and people are starting with barely any amounts of money. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna hop on the computer. Let's get inside. Let's warm up a little bit in this frosty weather. I hope you guys are having a Merry Christmas, but let's go ahead and get started so I can show you guys what I do and what you guys can get into. Let's go ahead and get started. Here I have up a chart of the Bitcoin price. You're going to see charts like these a lot. You can see here's a chart of a coin called Zcoin, and you got Bitcoin, you got Litecoin, you got Ethereum. You've probably heard of a few of them, but I trade all of them. I trade every one that's going to make me money, and what we offer in our program is a thing called calls. Now, not everybody has the time and the knowledge or even the patience to go through every chart and see which coins that you should buy because they're going to go up soon, you should buy because they're going to increase in value overall. Nobody has time for that, but we have people full-time that are doing technical analysis on these coins, on these charts, and telling you when to buy them, what price to sell them, and such. So I'm going to show you this really cool spreadsheet that I have that explains, or it shows, the charts and the calls that we've made in the past month, and it'll show you how much money people have made from following these charts. So let's look at it right here. Look at this. This is a complete spreadsheet that was put together by one of our assistants It was not manipulated at all by the owners of this company or any of the partners of the program. These calls were all made by my partner, Jonathan Regan, aka New Questions. You'll get to know him pretty well as soon as you join the program. But as you can see, there have been some ridiculous calls. These started right when the program started, which was at the 15th of November. And you can see already within the first week of the program, there were some calls like Power to Bitcoin. Power is an altcoin, but it was a 165% gain. So let's pull up the calculator and see how much these calls are going to make you with just a simple $100 investment. So you got $100 right here, and you're making 165%. I will tell you that is a ridiculous call. So you're making 165% gains. That means that you are making, let me use the keypad, it's a little easier, 2.65, and we are at $265. Off of one trade, you have over doubled your money. That is ridiculous. But trades not like these don't happen all the time. Sometimes you've got trades like this core trade. So let's say you take that 265 that you made and you multiply it times 1.32 because you made 32% on this call, and now you're at 349. This is in one day. You go from $100 to $350. Okay, let's see how we can finish out this day. Let's say you get on this Litecoin call. It's a 33% call, so you multiply that times 1.33. Now, you're not going to get on every call. If you got in on every call, you'd be making a ridiculous amount of gains. Let's say you get in on this Power call again because you were comfortable with it before. This is a few days after. You've got your $465. You want to get it on Power, so you multiply that times 1.64 for that 64%. Now you're at $762 within a week. You've turned $100 into $762. Finally, you cap off the week on the 21st, and you get in on this great substratum call. You got your $762. You multiply that times 2, because it was a 100% call. You made 100% gains, and now you're at $1,500. You have turned your $100 into $1,500. That is 15 times gains. This is ridiculous, people. If you got this in the stock market, all right, JP Morgan himself would come back from it, would be ridiculous. All right, and that's why all these people on the news and the mainstream media are trying to push Bitcoin down because of these gains that people are getting. So you've got your $1,500. Let's start a new situation. Let's say you join on the 26th, and maybe you put $2,000 into it. You got a little extra on your paycheck this month, so you put $2,000 in. You see how things are going. So you get in on this first call, which is Vert, and you lose a little bit of money because not every call is going to make you money. As you can see, some of these you're only making 6%, some of these you're making negative 12%, but that's okay because the successful calls will always outweigh the unsuccessful call. So you got this $2,000, you multiply it times 0.97 because it was a negative 7% gain, and now you're down to 1940. But that's okay because you get in on that NXT call. You get in on that NXT call, you got your 1940, you multiply that times 1.49, and you have already turned your $2,000 into almost $3,000. All right, you've already made 15%. And let's say that you get real lucky, you get in on this ADA call, you multiply that times 5, 14,000. This seems ridiculous, all right? I'll tell you it seems ridiculous because it is ridiculous, the amount of money people are making by trading these altcoins. Because as you can see here, this single call of ADA versus Bitcoin right here that was on the 26th of November was a 400% profit. 400% profit. I cannot believe these words are coming out of my mouth. Look at some of these calls. NXT at 174%, TIX at 106%, Vox at 100%. These are all in one day. In one day, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, blah, 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 blah. We've got 23 or 22 calls. 22 calls in one day. 22 opportunities to make anywhere from 11% to 174%. And as you can see, only one of them was negative, and it was ADA, and it was a negative 2%. So you lost 2% on one trade, and you probably made 12,000% on the rest. This is just ridiculous. All right, so I'm going to show you the program a little bit. Now that you've seen how successful these calls are, let's say you want to learn about blockchain, you want to learn about Bitcoin more than just following trades. Well, you can definitely do that. So here's our dashboard. Here's, as soon as you become a member, you'll come into this dashboard page and you'll think, all right, where do I go? The first place you're going to want to go is the chat room. So you click on the chat room, click on, Bitcoin, and you've got all this news about Bitcoin. You click on general, you got people talking 24/7. All these guys doing some great work. We got new questions up here. You can always PM him for support, or if you just want to know about anything, we got some ICO discussion. People are talking about new ICOs. We got software signals from a guy who's written a script that'll show you which coins are below some moving averages, which is very useful. I made a lot of money off of these calls. So there's the chat room. This is the main feature of the program, is the chat room, being able to talk to people all the time about whatever you're trading, whatever, maybe you need some advice about whether you should get out of a coin or something. These guys will be able to help you out. So after that, we've got things like coin analysis. Now, coin analysis is coin analysis for Bitcoin. As you can see here, you've got a running ticker for the average Bitcoin price. You got Bitcoin news all aggregated. You've got a little Bitcoin chart here from TradingView, because we have a special partnership with TradingView. So you can have coin analysis for Bitcoin, Dash, Ethereum, Litecoin, and we're absolutely loading up. So soon, within the next week or so, or next couple months, you'll be able to see coin analysis for dozens of altcoins. After that, we got ICO reviews. ICO reviews is great if you're really into ICOs, you want to get into coins early. That initial coin offering, we got things, people are doing reviews, people are rating the fundamentals or the investment potential. You're not going to see this anywhere else, and it's definitely not going to be as reliable as we are. After that, we've got another big chunk of our program, and at least half the value, and that's going to be our training. Now, our training is an absolute comprehensive multimedia platform that will teach you not only about how to trade cryptocurrency, but what is cryptocurrency, how did it originate, how to do chart work, how to do TA, how to do fundamental analysis, how to trade with margin, how to trade by lending. Maybe you want to pull out a mortgage on your house because you're making so much money. I don't know. Basically, anything you need to know. As you can see, there's dozens, maybe 100 videos right now, and that's just going to keep growing. And finally, we have resources. Everything's just congregated. A bunch of things about blockchain, a bunch of videos, a bunch of reliable links to cryptocurrency exchanges, trading tools. There's just so much on here. I can't go through it without making like a 40-minute video. And I want to keep this kind of quick, since this is supposed to be shared a lot. Back to the Crypto Oracle, back to what we're trying to do, and we're just going to sum it up. So if you want to learn how to trade Bitcoin, altcoins, cryptocurrencies, ERC20 tokens, there's so many things to trade. There's so much profit to be made. If you want to learn how to do that, go to the link below. It's going to be the first link in the description. It's going to be a Pixel Me link to blockchain education, which is going to show you the pricing and everything. I would recommend that you get in on the annual membership, because you're saving the most money. You're saving like at least 15 or 20% by buying a year in advance. Other than that, you can just get in on a month. And we do have a 30-day refund program, so if you're not happy with it at all, you can immediately get refunded either your monthly or annual cost. And if you're not happy with it, that's absolutely okay. It's not for everybody. It's only for people that want to make a lot of money and are willing to put in a little bit of time and a little bit of effort. So thank you guys again for watching. I appreciate everything you guys have done for me. The channel has grown so much. Blockchain education is something that we are very proud of. Something that Blockchain Finance, Jonathan Regan, and me are all very proud of, that we've built. We're building this great community, this great training program for people that are either noobs or, they've been trading for a couple months, because a lot of people got in the last couple months, or even advanced traders that just want a good community to hang out in. You're going to be making your money back, your initial investment, in 7 days. I can't guarantee it, because not a lot of people, have the time to trade. But you're going to make your money. The calls have been ridiculous. If I got into personal calls, I don't want to, reveal people's information, but there have already been members that have made tens to hundreds of thousands and tens of thousands on single trades. I've personally made tens of thousands on single trades. I think I made like 16,000 on one trade from one of New Questions calls a couple weeks back. Just some great stuff coming out of this program. Check me out on Twitter at Oracle of Crypto on Twitter if you want to check out. We'll probably have another annual membership giveaway. Definitely check that out. You can see that right here on how to join the giveaway. Anything else, make sure to subscribe to the channel for more videos. Check out Blockchain Education. Check out all the links in the description. And thank you for watching. This has been the Crypto Oracle. Let's hope we can make you some money.